Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing well. It's me, your profesor de español, Danny Evans, and this is episode 67 of the Language Tutor Spanish podcast. And that means we're going to talk about negation words. Yes, those words that say we don't do something or something never happens or there is no one. All of those great negation words. And I you know what? I think these are great words because we use them all the time. So I really think these are going to help your conversation out when you get them down and start bringing those in. So this is a great little lesson here. Well, the first thing I want to do on this episode of the podcast is practice some of those words that we did at the beginning of the episode. And I'm talking about those opposite words. I gave you one word and then I gave you the opposite just to sort of compare those at the beginning. Well, I want to give you some of those words and just check you to see if you know those words yet and you have them down without thinking too much about them, okay? So here we go. The first one is, how do you say always? And that is siempre. All right, what about never? And that is nunca. Okay, what about someone? And that is alguien. All right, you know what's coming next. No one. And that's nadie. All right, something. And that's algo. All right, you know what's up next? Nothing. And that's nada. All right, what about neither or nor? How do you say that in Spanish? And that answer is ni. All right, what about also? And that word is también. Yes, we've learned that one in previous lessons before. And of course, either. And that is tampoco. All right, guys, let's move on to our next practice for this episode. This is going to take us a little while, and this will be our final practice, but it's really going to be a little thorough because I want us to practice sentences that really represent all of the different structures we learned on the episode in YouTube. So I'm just going to give you, just like we've done on many different episodes, I want to give you the English. I want you to put it into Spanish. And of course, I might give you some context clues of words that you might want to use in the sentence. But here we go. The first one is, I never write. I never write. Put that in Spanish. And that is yo nunca escribo. Yo nunca escribo. But you might have also put no escribo nunca. Yes, that double negative. No escribo nunca. Okay, now the next sentence is going to be, there is nothing in our new house. Now let's just define, we just talked about how adjectives and nouns go together. So let's talk about that word new. This is a house that is new to us, okay? Not newly built, it's new to us. So there is nothing in our new house. Put that into Spanish. And that would be no hay nada en nuestra nueva casa. No hay nada en nuestra nueva casa. All right, our next sentence is we have nothing. We have nothing. Put that in Spanish. And that is simply no tenemos nada. No tenemos nada. Up next, someday she wants to be a lawyer. Now, let me just make sure you know the word for lawyer. By the way, it's a girl, a female. So the word for lawyer is abogada. Abogada. Okay, so someday she wants to be a lawyer. Go. And that is algún día ella quiere ser abogada. Algún día ella quiere ser abogada. Okay, let's do a feminine version of that. Some night I am going to visit my friends. Some night I'm going to visit my friends. And that is alguna noche voy a visitar a mis amigos. Alguna noche voy a visitar a mis amigos. All right, our next sentence is today one of you is going to leave. Sounds like some of the reality shows we watch, right? Today one of you is going to leave, but I want you to use for you, I want you to use the ustedes form, okay? And for one, I want you to use that masculine form because we don't know who it is. Okay, so the sentence again today, one of you is going to leave. And that should be hoy alguno de ustedes va a salir. Hoy alguno de ustedes va a salir. All right, we're going to keep going with our translations, but I want to throw in some question response phrases here. So I'm going to ask you a question. Somebody says, maybe they're calling this out to mom, and they say, ¿Tenemos hamburguesas? Do we have hamburgers? ¿Tenemos hamburguesas? I want you to say, yes, there are some in the kitchen. And hopefully you said, sí, hay algunas en la cocina. Sí, hay algunas en la cocina. Okay, but now I want you to flip that around. And then somebody says, ¿Tenemos hamburguesas? I want you to say, no, we have none. Or we don't have any. It's the same thing. Okay, so no, we have none. Okay, and hopefully you said, no, no tenemos ningunas. No, no tenemos ningunas. All right, let's keep going. Somebody asked you, ¿Quieres ir de compras? Do you want to go shopping? ¿Quieres ir de compras? Say, no, I don't feel like going. Okay, for this one, if you're following the model that we used on the YouTube lesson, you would say, no, no tengo ningunas ganas de ir. No tengo ningunas ganas de ir. All right, up next, let's do some of those nouns that have no count to them. We can't count them, okay? So somebody asks you, ¿Hay algo de agua? ¿Hay algo de agua? I want you to say, yes, I have some water. All right, hopefully you said, sí, tengo algo de agua. Sí, tengo algo de agua. All right, but now I want you to re-answer that question again. Somebody says, ¿Hay algo de agua? I want you to think back to the YouTube episode where we were saying, no, we don't have any milk. We said, no, no nos queda nada de leche. So I want you to answer that question now. ¿Hay algo de agua? Saying, no, I have no water. And hopefully you said, no, no me queda nada de agua. No me queda nada de agua. All right, let's do two more, okay? I have neither bread nor milk here. Okay, I have neither bread nor milk here. Translate that one. Okay, hopefully you said, yo no tengo ni pan ni leche aquí. Yo no tengo ni pan ni leche aquí. Last sentence. Someone says she doesn't work. Ella no trabaja. Ella no trabaja. Say, he doesn't work either. And hopefully you said, él no trabaja tampoco. Él no trabaja tampoco. And mis amigos, that wraps up our practice for this episode. I hope this has been beneficial to you. You might want to restart it a few times just to make sure you're nice and feeling good about those, nice and solid. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and supporting the Language Tutor. And shoot me an email at dannyevans3371@gmail.com if you have a comment, question, or just want to tell me about your adventure in learning Spanish. Hope everybody is doing well. I wish for you, all your family and friends, paz y bendiciones, peace and blessings. And I'll see you next time on the Language Tutor Spanish Podcast. Hasta pronto.